Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Just about set. Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Here we go.
They'll motion a tight end right. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And a good will hold them to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Another run here with Hall. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Hall. Hall, a first down and more. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 26-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. 33 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. Now they are in business. inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really
trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced the turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
11 MT.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. Here's a 2nd and 12. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. It's 1st down, and it's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Hall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Take go.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Bengals nothing.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. They send Godwin in motion. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back.
To the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Geno Stone with the tackle. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd down, here's Hall. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
The throw on the run is complete.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw is Burrow. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go, here we go.
A give here to Pacheco. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
11, empty, take. Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, 11, Thomas.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll get that to all his tight end. Now a 3rd and 2.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll try the right side with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. A run here with Hall. He's going to have enough for the first down. He'll take this to the 30. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Godwin working the right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This one on target to Godwin. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Back to the air one more time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, set.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
On 2, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Got 12, 12,
Burrow working in the pistol. Taking off, and he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Bengals 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Give left side. Here comes Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. 3rd and 6. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Here comes 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. And he's going to have a Jets first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. They get 15 on that game. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's in! Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
What's your set? Shot.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get about 5.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
11-90. 11. Shot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That one good for 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play,
Here we go.
just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
Here we go.
They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The man in motion here is Chark. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
11 coming.
2nd down and 8.
11 MT. 11 MT. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jets have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Viking 18.
A give. Here's Hall. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. On first down, they go right back to Hall. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will score again. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. Dot.
On first and 10, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
On one,
A
ready?
pickup there of 28 yards.
Here we go.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
They put Kelsey in motion.
Dot.
On first down, Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
11 MT tape.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain there of 21. It's a Cincinnati first down.
11 mighty. 11 Thomas. 11. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time run there by Hall. 31 yards.
Here we go.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
11. Dot.
Now, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Burrow now. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
11.
Burrow here on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
11 MT, tape. Gun. Got.
They put Kelsey in motion.
Got.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Again, working deep downfield.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Panther 11. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Hey, check that. Come on.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
11.
Here's Burrow. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. Give him 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
They put Kelsey in motion. Now, Burrow. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
1-1, ready?
Second down and 3.
Here we go.
They put Kelsey in motion. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Stop.
Second down. Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Gotta go.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.